Alrighty then. We were going to have a different bit of story spoiler gameplay going on, but it seems that that part of the game is not working and is broken. So I could not do the alliance starting stuff. So we get ported in here into... Gosh, where is this? Into Drustvar. Our quest is the Vanishing Lord. We actually... All the character copies ported right there for the alliance. And we're right here in Fallhaven, and we're supposed to meet with the mayor. And we will do so right now. This man matches the description of Cyril White, the mayor of Fallhaven. Unfortunately, he's in no state to help you right now. The mayor, along with the rest of the residents of Fallhaven, appear to be under the effects of some unfamiliar magic. While still breathing, he is unable to move or respond. You need to find a way to break this curse if you want his help in contacting House Waycrest. Which we don't know why we're wanting to talk to House Waycrest. What's the meeting? Unfortunately, we don't have any contacts within House Waycrest, so our efforts in Drustvar will have to start from the ground up. This is probably one of the breadcrumb quests. What I'm going to assume is that after you do the initial alliance starting scenario, you might be able to start in any of the 3 zones, possibly, at like different areas instead of all being funneled to one area. Because we do have, there's like 3 distinct areas in Kulturas here. And when you come into the alliance area, you're out here doing some mini intro quest, and then you can start maybe in the Sound, Drustvar, or Stormsong Valley. It's possible. I don't know if we have different areas to start in, or we all start in the same area. I hope not. Because the quest is, I don't know who's talking to us. We've arranged for a griffin to take you to Fallhaven, farming village in eastern Drustvar. The mayor there, Cyril White, is a longtime friend of the Proudmoors. I think he can help us get in touch with someone from the house. I hope you can get to the bottom of their absence, Baysham 2. Their martial might is invaluable to the Kultiran fleet. Yeah, I don't know who's talking to us. Yeah, see, placeholder, you will be teleported to quest accept. So this just ports you in here. I don't know where else we're going to have to start. So look for the source of the spell. The effigy looming in the town center pulses with dark energy similar to that, the energy that has entrapped the villagers. It may be acting as a focus to hold the spell in place. It could be broken. If it could be destroyed, the spell may be broken. Yeah, this crazy thing. Somebody cannot destroy it. The effigy is protected by a powerful magic. It seems it will take more than brute force to break this curse. This is the weird thing about how strong our characters are, is that it's... Oh gosh, the head moves. Is that we had these incredibly titanic forged weapons, but we had to use them to seal the planet. And now we're just kind of really weak again. It's kind of like make story sense in a way. I don't know. We'll see what he was looking at. The mayor's bulletin. Because he was nailing this up, basically. Or just got done nailing it up. The bulletin that Mayor White was posting at the time he was struck by the spell indicates that there had been some strange happenings in the town recently. Likely these events are connected to whatever cast this spell on the village. Perhaps there might be records from other villagers that could shed some light on the source of this magic. So investigate the villagers' writings. Oh, due to the severe recent disappearances, a new curfew will be strictly enforced for your protection. All villagers are expected to retire to their homes no later than sundown. In addition, we have received reports of dangerous creatures in the foothills. Anyone in business outside the town limits is urged to use caution. Bonus objectives: combat the curse. Please report any suspicious persons or activity to Mayor White at once. Yeah, so these cursed charms and thing. That's kind of cool that that quest had a talking head, and then there was like a bonus objective that came up at the same time. That was a neat little touch on how the story like pulls together. Hello? This is the ledger. The town's ledger lists the records of comings and goings of the people and goods throughout the city. This is where this turns into. So we're looking for something up here, maybe? Oh, that's freaking creepy. You can't actually kill these rats either. They're just sort of there. Had to sneeze. Might have to do it again. Oh, gosh. This is gross. And creepy. And their chairs are a little bit too low on the ground, but whatever. Also, that's not very safe. I love looking at doodads. Just RPG creation. World building. Dearest husband, I don't know who you think you're fooling, but I've seen you sneaking into the foothills when you think I'm asleep. Whatever it is you're up to, it better not involve that crazy woman in the woods. She's a dangerous one, but not as half dangerous as I'll be if I find out you're up to no good. Okay. Oh, that room is closed. The new sound for Healing Surge is weird. It's very, very, very subtle. It's for all the Alliance players. Again, they port in right there, so they're new people porting in. I'll have to, like, not kill things so fast. So you can see the Wind Fury proc. I'm pretty sure it's the exact... Oh, it's right there. Ooh, actually... Did you see that? Look at the Wind Fury animation. Ooh. You know what? That's a happy medium because the tornado we had before, I loved it, but it was way awkward and distracting. And the version we have now, you barely even notice it, but that's nice. I like that. That's neat. It swirls around your character. That's nice. Oh, that's so weird. And also really creepy. He's gonna become a bird person, people weird guy from Dark Souls. Ah. What is that totem you are putting down? That's Wind Fury totem. You drop a Wind Fury totem at your side, enhancing the next 20 auto attacks of allies within 20 yards to deal an additional amount of physical damage to the target. And this physical damage is based on my attack power, I believe. So it's only 20 auto attacks of the main hand variety. I don't know. I don't really like totems for enhancement. I mean, we only have like a few. We have a few totems. I mean, we have utility totems. We have Tremor Totem is back. Earthbind is obviously baseline. Cat Totem is baseline. We can take Wind Fury Totem, and you can take Totem Mastery as Windrush Totem. It's all utility-based stuff, basically. Well, this one's obviously DPS, and these are set personal buffs, but... Farmer's Journal. I don't know where these blasted flies came from, but they returned each morning for a fortnight now. At this rate, we'll run out of food from the pigs in a month's time. What curse has befallen this place? I bet my last torch it has something to do with that old crone. Dispersing the flurries. Okay. I mean, think nothing of my talent build. This is just, honestly, just for leveling and hitting a few buttons to hit stuff while I'm leveling. There's really no min-maxing of this at all. There's no testing done yet. I don't know what's good or what's bad or blah, 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 blah. I just clicked things. If you're wondering why I'm not a Pandaren, it's because my panda is trapped in unable to get back to alpha testing land. She's stuck in Stormwind, and I can't get her here. It is pretty dark and moody. I mean, come on now. So these ravens are part of cleansing the curse, which is interesting. Watch that Wind Fury animation again. I'm assuming my own passive Wind Fury looks the same. Obviously, right now, I'm forcing it to proc because of the totem. It's really subtle and it's nice. I'm out of range? Very short range. What's the range on it? 20 yards. Yeah, it is only 20 yards. It does attack twice. I wonder how, if the Wind Fury, when it procs for myself, if I gain Maelstrom. Because obviously Maelstrom weapon is Wind Fury attacks generate Maelstrom. And that's their one way of giving us Doomwind still. Like, that's a single target talent, even though we don't gain the full benefit of it, but we still do gain some of it. Because Overcharge can suck its own face off. I don't... Overcharge is like a PvP talent. Still kind of, I don't know, it's bursty. And Elemental Spirits is for AoE. The music here is really cool. Is survival ranged now? No, it's a melee ranged hybrid. It has some ranged-ish abilities, but it's not ranged. It's still predominantly melee. Apparently, its major cooldown aspect of the Eagle lets its Raptor, or it's a Raptor Strike? It makes Raptor Strike summon eagles or something, and you can shoot it from like 30 yards away or whatever. It's like Ascendance, kind of. I mean, we'll do all that testing later. I have no idea, but that was the bonus objective. All of these chests have nothing in them, but if you haven't seen the chest yet. That's so weird. Oh, that's neat. Preserved foodstuffs. It might be edible. Am I playing the Darkest Dungeon right now? Sounds like some Darkest Dungeon dialogue right there. Basically, Survival Hunter is the new enhancement shaman. Pardon? Oh gosh, that's kind of terrifying. That is actually quite creepy that they got frozen like that. Huh. Dear Foreman Slaughton? I apologize for the delay in the latest butchery shipment. I was given some plant scraps by the kindly old woman down the way from my pig feed, and I'm afraid it may have been tainted. My swine have become afflicted with a malady that makes them unusually aggressive. It has been difficult to corral them for transport. I will attempt another shipment by week's end. So someone basically started the plague up again, kind of? Maybe not really the plague, but someone did something or other. This crone or whatnot has placeholder flavor pig. Solid. Oh gosh, the pigs are coming. Oh, the pigs are coming? Okay. Damn, Blizzard Alliance have this. Horde has blood trolls. Blizzard going very creepy for an expansion that isn't cough, void, cough centered. Well, we don't know it's not that yet. The scuttlebutt that I perceive here is that the way the expansion is looking is that we have the end of the Legion, the sealing of Sargargus, you know, the defeat of Kil'jaeden and the defeat of Archimonde last expansion, right? It's all done. And before Sargargus Sargeras gets all imprisoned with Illidan and gets all buddy-buddy, and then they come back 2 expansions later as a buddy cop duo, where Illidan's the bad cop with spiky hair. We come back, and obviously we're fighting over Azeroth, what the necklace is about, which we need to figure out how we get our necklaces. That'll be interesting to figure that out. And what's going to happen is we're going to fight over this stuff, and we're so distracted with immediately going back to our roots and warring against one another is that we're not going to notice that Queen Ijara and Enzoth, or Nezoth, however you want to pronounce it, I think it's Enzoth, are just going to be like,
hey, what's going on up here? You guys fighting over some Azeroth? That's cute. You know what's also cute?
my tentacles! And that's tier 2. And then tier 3 will lead us into Old God territory and the Void. And maybe next expansion after this is the Void. That's at least my little, that's my little soapbox thought process on that. If it's letter apostrophe, you never say the actual letter. Yeah, NPC say Nezoth. Yeah, so it's Nezoth. Yeah, exactly. Can you voice the queen in game, please?
Did you like this? Do you want to play with my Naga friends? I have 6 arms. How many do you have? Yeah.
I got nothing. Zonoz says Nzoth. Does he? The writings you're able to find all have one common thread: an old woman who recently arrived in town. This ledger may contain some information to her Wuraboots. And the wayward crone. You know what? I've actually like I barely do questing testing, right? I don't do a lot of this. I'm doing this right now, and I'll do a little bit on Horde side just to sort of get the flavor and how it's working out. If all of the questing is a little more 1 or 2 quests, not as many kill X, loot Y, deliver Z, and a lot more Suramar, can you imagine if both questing experiences for Alliance and Horde are Suramar oriented? Because come on now. The entire Suramar campaign in Legion is just, can we get some final rights in chat? Oh my god, it's so good. Because it feels like an RPG. It feels like you're like role-playing your character, and you're not just going out, grabbing 7 quests that account to so much experience and just murdering a whole bunch of random things and turning them back in for some gold. So, how does one pay for the new expansion with gold? What do you mean? You buy Blizzard tokens? We can't, the shop's unavailable. You buy Blizzard tokens for gold, and then you turn into battle.net balance. Horde has lots of kill, loot. They're also fighting off against blood trolls. So I don't know, maybe that's thematic for them? Right now I'm slapped in the middle of a freaking like Witcher 3 scenario on the Alliance side. So, yeah, an old woman named Helena Gentle, yeah, sure, recently took up residence in a house down the road from the town. The villagers' writings point to her being involved somehow with a variety of maladies that struck the village recently. It's possible that she may know what's behind this spell if it hasn't afflicted her as well. Confront Helena Gentle in her home outside of Fallhaven. She's down the road over here? Okay. How does one get alpha access? The more important question. The invites are friends and family right now, basically. It's not going to be a lot of people. There's no keys. There are no actual invitations outside of being specifically sent by Blizzard to your email address. Feels weird having like so few cooldowns now. Also, my muscle memory really wants to... That's a rare pig. Drops vignette placeholder. I mean, none of the rares have anything on them. But I saw that monk hitting it, so I wanted to help him hit it. That's fine. None of the rares have anything on them, and none of the chests have anything in them. Ouch. So she moved in down here? There is definitely a hoose. All right. She is not frozen. But them bangs, girl. Woo! All right.
Hello.
Well, hello there, young woman. Thanks. Oh, but God, you're... Can we talk about how your carpet is fading into and out of Helena? Your rug is just... okay. Yeah, okay. I may have to report that. That's just a graphical glitch, I guess. We don't get many visitors into Fallhaven. What brings you to my home? Are you a crazy psycho? I'm gonna report this rug, though. Like, real talk. The circular rug in Helena Gentle's house phases in and out of existence, depending on camera angle. I know she's probably the bad guy. The bad guy? The bad guy in all this. But fix her rug. Where is it? There it is. Where'd it go? Hey, it's gone. Wait, there it is. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Reported for hacking? Don't sit down. What do you mean, don't? I can't even... Nothing can sit down on. You can't sit on anything. She has Cloud's Buster Sword. Is this Sephiroth in disguise? Nobody likes an out-of-control rug on... It's not a bug, it's a feature. A curse of the villagers. Oh my, how dreadful. Yeah, sure, bitch. Although, to be honest, there have been some strange happenings around Fallhaven of late. I wonder if these could be these could be culprit? I wonder if these could be culprit. I wonder if these could be culprit. Take a seat and have a spot of tea. I'll tell you all that I know. Yes, that's grammatically correct. Is that really grammatically correct? I was going to report it as a bug, actually. I actually just took a screenshot of it. Yo, my students speak better English than that. Do they, though? Someone let the Alabamian intern write the quest. No, report it. That shark jaw sword is pretty cool, though. Yeah. No, report that. You took 3rd grade English? Low key, look at the paint clipping, though, on the floor. Hold on.
Have a good one.
Oh, well, there is, yeah, there's some plants clipping, you mean. Plant, not paint. Why did I read paint? Yeah, there is a plant clipping through her floor, too. You're right. Yeah, there is. To the bug report. Typo in Helena's initial quest dialogue. Wait. I wonder if these could be culprit. I can't freaking... Ah! There we go. Listen to Helen the Gentle story in the Shrouded Foothills. Oh gosh, I have to sit down. Oh gosh. What's gonna happen to my butt? Oh, yep, okay. Insipid shaman, this village is mine. The mother has wheedled it. She said, Ericoa, you should turn away. Oh, you should turn away now, lest you share their fate. Oh, it just stunned me? What is the actual definition of insipid, by the way? Like, I know what it means, but I want to, like, read what it means. Lacking flavor. Or lacking vigor or interest. Tasteless, flavorless, bland, weak, wishy-washy. Yo, I have only one of those words. Bad touch. I don't know why Blizzard refuses so much of the skeletons of other races. Oh, reuses. It's time. It's a time-saving thing. She speak the good English. Don't be racist. Come on now. It's totally okay. These could be culprit. Can we get like so? Yeah. Cracking the curse. In her haste, it looks like Helena left her spell book behind. The pages of this book detail the ritual that she used to entrap the villagers of Fallhaven. It seems the effigy holding the spell in the village is protected by smaller ones surrounding the town. If these are destroyed, you may be able to affect the one holding the spell on the townsfolk. Destroy 3 lesser effigies. And of course, chat, if you see any spelling errors or weird nonsensical things, let me know. Because I will report the crap out of them. Even any tiny little nonsense, I will report it. Fallhaven villager sitting down here. Oh, he's supposed to be like working? Oh, he's dead. Never mind. He doesn't have a health bar. The wildlife in the foothills appear to be under Helena's spell, and this villager appears to be one of her victims, or their victims. They must be the cause of the recent disappearances from Fallhaven. Perhaps if their numbers were cut down, they would pose less of a threat to the townspeople. Kill 10 enthralled animals. Okay. Oh, the sound fading is so jarring right now. I'm not gonna report that. They know that they have to do crossfades on zone transitions. That's obviously a thing that comes later. That's a cleanup thing. Still weird how it just like yanks the fader to 0. Hexbound construct. These things are so creepy looking. I love it. This is some serious Witcher stuff going on. Also, why is my auto loot? I'm looting to see if anything has anything on it, but everything is placeholder, so I should have stopped looting. These birds are broken. Probably should report that. But they fly at the ground and they just float there. Let me see if they keep doing it. Yeah, see, it's this. Like when they go to cast Steel Trinket. Okay, that's what's doing it to them. So what are these called? The ensorcelled? That's not a word. Ensorcelled. Like, I would assume it's like under sorcery. Yeah, ensorcel. Ensorcelled. It's to be enchanted. Also, to fascinate? Yeah, that's a real word. All right. The birds. How's this? It's what? They disappear so fast. These things. Okay. It's popular among fantasy writers. Can only you make Fire Lord commands? I think so. Fire Lord is a bot that's run on my computer. It's a word in French. Oh, mesmerize. I mean, I know that, but let's knock this lesser effigy down. Yeah, it just disappears from existence. All right, it's fair. I'm only putting I don't like the floating combat text, the default stuff, but I have it on. Oh god, what is this little thing? There is some really interesting, like, Wiccan tribal magic witchcraft. Oh, she's right there. I can just sort of walk up there and murder her. She probably like goes away or something, I bet, but. I will show you the Coven's power. Will you, though? I feel like you're about to be not. Our power is ancient. You will fall. You cannot stop my curse. But I am actually slowly dying here, but I'll be fine. Yeah, the new healing surge sound effect is so awkward. Crone, witch, cultrist. Cultrist, not cultist, but cultrist. I'm not going to report placeholder items that are flagged for placeholder, though. That is a finger. Straight up a finger, just hanging out. Okay. Witch hunt. The crone is defeated. Will no longer pose a threat to the people of Fallhaven. However, her curse on the village still lingers. I do have to knock down all the rest of these effigies. Balehorn. These things are super creepy, though, chat. Also, ouch. I think this guy's like a rare elite, possibly. Maybe he could be. Doesn't drop anything. Yeah, it might have been. Or just a named mob for no reason. Smack, smack. I mean, these birds are wicked, like... It's hard to see them at all. Furious Familiars is done. 1 second. With the cursed wildlife cold, the villagers of Fallhaven should no longer have to fear the foothills. Okay. It feels like aggro radiuses are higher. It really does. All right, all the effigies are dusted. There's a quest north of me. Oh, these are just like random walking around mobs. They're just aberrations. There's a quest over yonder. Is that tied to any of this stuff, or is it just something else? I'm supposed to see it, I guess. Yeah. Thaddeus Gramps Rifthold. Did the other player not in my party get Wind Fury? I did not notice that. I noticed nothing. I did not notice that. Play some Elemental? I mean, I'm not going to play any Elemental while I'm questing. That's a terrible idea. Cast spells while I'm getting smacked in the face? Excuse me? Sounds like a terrible idea to me. What's up, Gramps? My grandson is always getting into trouble, but this is something else. Thank the light. I was taking care of my grandson and his friends. I told them to play quietly while I took a nap. When I woke up, they'd left a note saying they were going on an expedition. They think they'll find Titan relics in the Trog caverns. They're too young to fight Trogs, and I'm too old. My bad knee almost gave out getting here. You look strapping. Find my grandson and the rest of the Adventurers Society. Send them home. A menace to society. These Trogs are a menace to the whole area. They raid camps and caravans and eat the livestock when they come down from the caves. Their kids, the kids being up there might set them off. Slay some of the Trogs before they decide to cause trouble. See you later. Okay. A little side quest in this area right now. Arg! The one weird thing about Wind Fury Totem, it's obviously not Doomwind's, is that it's on the global. Looks like I'm definitely getting Maelstrom, though, from those Wind Fury attacks. So I get more of a benefit. Child-sized backpack. This child-sized backpack, a junior explorer pin is attached to the back. Inspect the bookpack. Appears they have been emptied by the Trogs. Sure enough. Oh, my wolves don't AoE anymore. So this is awkward. I don't have the talent, so they don't AoE. They just kind of hang out. Also, ouch. The character copied characters or the template characters that you create are really weak. On this character, I don't have my legendary. I should probably go buy like the pants or something, but I can't get back here. So, not worth it. I'd love to have the pants on for leveling. It'd be really easy. Or just Magnum Opus or something. Beginner's Guide to Archaeology by Bran Bronzebeard, 3rd edition. Is that not tied to a quest? It's just like a quest item. Look for signs of the children. It doesn't go into my bag at all, though. To have the wolves AoE, you have to talent elemental spirits, which I'll do real quick. I can't right now. They're on cooldown anyway. Yeah. We still have Doom Wolves. You just have to talent it. Like, it's a definitive choice between like a single target talent and an AoE one. Is it a rock? How to identify relics. By H. Jones. Forward by Sir Finley Murgleton. The most dapper, debonair, well-spoken Murloc to ever have Murlocked. Oh my god. Let me just pop bloop and a bloop. Meh. Yeah, they're my fire puppos. My fire pups. Do they not do their, So what do they actually do? I don't see them AoEing. Do they just have their single target attacks? Or they don't work properly? There are talents that physically do not work right now in this build. So half-eaten journal. Cover has been gnawed on and several pages have bites taken out of them. Is that down here? That's up there. Oh, there's Marcus Howlingdale. Look at the new kid models. Holy crap. He has eyes and everything. Wow, look at that strapping young gent. Oh my gosh, he's fully animated and everything. Holy shoot. I'm gonna be an explorer. You are already level 110, kid, so you're on your way. But how many dragons have you killed? Excuse me, mister. How many dragons have you killed? How many tyrannical dictators of the Horde have you overthrown? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Look down. None of those things. No, don't you look back at me. You haven't killed any dragons yet. How many times have you saved Azeroth? How many titans have you fought? Huh? So I thought. None. Speechless. Explorer. God. Hey, you found our stuff. Nigel's grandpa is nice and all, but he'd have slowed us down. Adventure, fortune, and fame awaited. Maybe we should have brought a weapon or something, though. How is this kid 110? How is he level 110? This is some noob mistakes. Noob mistakes, man. Look like you've been in a fight. Did you introduce those trogs to the business end of your weapon? Are we still doing phrasing? So what I would have done, give him a good right hook and then a left pow bam. I bet they're sorry for messing with you. All right, kid. You should... All right, you're cute and all, kid, but you bother me. Get out of here. Must have been a recruiter friend. He's definitely boosted. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's real good. Oh, that's real good. Oh, let me take a drink after that one. Holy moly, that's funny. So the world is PvP. Are you instanced when flagged for PvP or when you come across non-flagged players? I don't know if the PvP sharding is in the game. All you do is type /PvP and you flag yourself for PvP. That's it. My friends and I want to be explorers, so we made the society. There are trogs here, right? So that means there's probably ancient stuff nearby. The books say trogs like shiny things, so we pulled some of our allowance and gave them gold so we could dig. Didn't work out like we expected. No shit. I escaped, but they got my friends. I've been trying to think about how to get them out. Could you do it? We'll include you in our exploration report as an honorary member. Thanks, kid. I think I'm going to stand back here. The light's better for reading. Good luck. Yeah, all right. That's pretty good. This kid is too smart for his own good. Bribery? He is bribing you. Kids are evil. I kind of. I guess, maybe? They kind of are, I suppose. I mean, yeah. Ish. Maybe. God. Oh, that's good. The discarded paper contains a list of the items the Adventurers Society has found during the course of their excavation here in the northern caverns. It is unlikely they actually found relics, but there's no harm in recovering the items the kids found. At least they're souvenirs of the adventure. Recover the quote-unquote relics. I have to point out again, the Titan-slaying, old god punishing shaman has less health than a small child. He did have more HP than me. Granted, I am in the quote-unquote boosted armor myself, so you guys are making fun of the kid for being boosted, but this is the pre-made like character template or whatever. So obviously my shaman, my actual character copy, is going to be 60 eye levels higher than this. So ancient potsherds. Potsherds? Probably a broken pot from the ransacked Coltiran campsite. Wouldn't they be called ancient pot shards, not potsherds? Maybe the kids, it's because they're like all 10, I guess. Genuine Titan disc. It's a rock. Solid. Anything that starts that small and controls and manipulates you like kids do are evil. Excuse me, could you please give me a hand here, please? Oh, it's a little girl. She's trapped. Euphemia Batten Chase. Wait, Euphemia. That's the... It's Yuffie from Code Geass? I'll go find Marcus. You stay here. Oh my god, they're adorable. And they have more HP than me. Batten Chase. Brittle ceremonial necklace. Despite its beauty, this chain is too fragile to be worn. And gray items. For those that might be asking this whole time, you cannot look at the necklace, so you can't look at the Heart of Azeroth. There's nothing that you can click on. I've right-clicking, left-click, nothing happens. So you can't actually do anything to it right now. You can't see how much Azerite it takes. It's probably not implemented yet in this build. So... Oh, he's up there. Oh my gosh. Who is that? What are they doing? Oh, I got some boar aggro. Help, they got boar aggro here. Who is that though? Reloaded _ conquer. Like Conquer's Bad Fur Day conquer? Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub out of nowhere. How in the heffalumps and woozles? Oh, do I like stay away, you smelly trogs. She's throwing rocks at nothing. I'll hit you with a rock. See if I don't. Amelia Tidecrest. Do I ask her to jump down? Calling down. Okay. Thank you. I was going to run out the rocks up here. Oh my. She just jumped down. Their new... I mean, okay. Wasn't very high, but she looks like she's like 9 years old. Both of her legs would have exploded. Hey, over here. Hey. Johnny Pesterby. You know, this kid's got a tough life right now. Everyone, I mean, it says he's Johnny. Yeah, everyone calls him Pesterby, or just Pest, or B, or, yeah, whatever. You get the idea. These new models are great, though. Hey, thanks. Who knew the Trogs could use magic? Pardon? The new models are pretty good, though. if you've ever done like the orphan holiday stuff in World of Warcraft, you know how absolutely the stuff of nightmares, the current in-game models for children look. They are actually terrifying. Relic of the Makers. Not Titan Forged, but it isn't Coltiran either. Oh. Maybe a troll pot? Unknown. This Trog's name is actually unknown. He's flagged, I think, as a rare. The map says his name is Grosgor. Now, I don't think the elemental puppers are doing their AoE moves. I'm not seeing any chain lightning or any frozen anything. Also, ow. Also, the heck is that? Damn, these pre-made characters are really weak. I probably should turn off that. Oh, damn it! I didn't put my. Am I dead? I didn't put my racial on my bar. Give me that. Yeah. Gift of the Naru. Save me. Oh gosh, I think we're dead, team. There's so many mobs. Why though? Also, Earth Shield costs mana. I just realized that. Oh, yep, dead. But this shows you how weak the characters are and how leveling is like you pull 5 mobs and you're in crap gear, you're just dusted. Didn't have a gift to the Nara on my bar. I wouldn't have fine otherwise. Earth Shield costs mana, and I spam my mana to heal myself, so then I can't recast Earth Shield, even though Earth Shield is really weak. Well, okay, they path around the entire thing. All right. And because my dogs don't AoE, the elemental spirits obviously aren't working. Like, they're not doing their elemental attacks, and they're not doing their AoE when you crash lightning, which I assume would be in the game, even though it doesn't actually say that. That's what I imagine this talent would be, that it activates their AoE and stuff. If it just gives them their passive, like, auto attack crap, that'd be lame as heck. So, we'll go back to Wind Fury Totem because it actually works and it gives damage. Because again, Overcharge can suck its own butt. Through a straw. I played Overcharge once for Mythic Helia because it was the best. Mythic Helia progression. And it was terrible. Hello, children. Both of these little girls are way more badass than both of these little boys. Just saying. Yeah, you saved my friends. I mean, they probably could have escaped on their own, but it was nice you could distract the Trogs for them. Mm-hmm. Research recovery. Well, you found our relics. Aren't they neat? Isn't our stuff neat? We found real relics. I bet Bran Bronzeby would be impressed. We're going to write to him once we get back home. I mean, this is a cute quest, though. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this quest. It's fine. Well, I tried playing any monk yet. Apparently using Keg Smash instantly crashes anyone who is within render distance of you. I have not. I have literally made 2 shamans and 2 mages. Pesterby, he's a dragon. Too close to Prestor for my liking. Oh, gosh. I had the talent for them to do AoE. It didn't work. It doesn't do anything. It just changes their color. It's in the blue post, a lot of talents and stuff just don't work right now. This kid, man. Yeah. This kid. Oh, shout out to placeholder male test C. Or male C. Yeah. That's solid. I level 200 gear, though. Sign me up. That's everyone but Nigel. He's in the big cave. I bet he went in there to look for relics, but now he's tied up. Would you save him, too? Slay Crag, the Stone Shaker, and free Nigel Rifthold. The music right here is way epic. Yeah, unknown again. I assume this is the Trog in question, but we're getting unknown spammed, so... Get interrupted. All my puppers do is bite for like 20. Looks so disproportionately low. I see you've donned your best Harrison Ford impression. All right, that made me laugh. Keep the kid there. No fire, it's a trap. That's a good point. This is fine, Nigel Rifthold. He looks completely unfazed. He's so content. Yeah, why isn't the fire on? Hold on. Oh, I don't have cooking. I don't have cooking, so I can't put down a basic campfire. Hold on, Nigel. I'm in an MMORPG. Mobs respawn. Rock skin. Yeah, I get that purged off. Yeah, that's not gonna whack it back. All right, Nigel. Come on, let's get out of here. Yeah. Obviously. Oh, he's accepted his fate. I guess so. Oh, the kids are behind me over here. Oh, there's Gramps. What's up, Thaddeus? Oh, they're getting scolded. Yo, look at the girls are like, yeah, pff. They're getting scolded. Thanks for saving my grandson and his friends. I'm sure they'll make fine explorers when they're adults. Which will be around the time they are no longer grounded. Oh, nice. Nice.
For the Alliance.
Also, for the Alliance? Upgrades? You kids know you're not supposed to sneak out. Yes, Gramps. Yes, Gramps. Yes, sir. You're grounded for 2 months. We're explorers. Keep that and I'll make it 3 months. You're lucky that Baysham 2 happened along and was able to save you. They're grounded for 2 months. Also, this cockroach is freaking huge. Cockroach is as big as those kids. What? You want Gramps' coat. Yeah. Is Cap Totem baseline? Yes, Erikai. Cap Totem is baseline, so is obviously Earthbind, and Tremor Totem is baseline. They age fast. Kultiros is savage. I guess so. Do we know what Antorus gear is scaled down to in Alpha? Curious for some context of eye levels. We do indeed. Also spoilers, sort of. Not really. So Antorus gear, mythic Argus gear, the stuff that I'll eventually be wearing once we kill this some bitch, is he's 250. Legendaries are 280. The highest eye level in the game is 1,000 currently on live. It goes down to 280, which is basically heroic ICC. Yeah. That is heroic ICC gear. Basically, to put it in perspective on how much we're getting smooshed backwards. Oh, we're in the spiders. Oh, God. The heck? Rindelwold. Rindelwoes, these things. 110 elites. Big fuzzy spiders. There, the model's updated. Sign me up for a giant heaping portion of nope.jpg on that one. There is a bonus objective quest. It's just nope. Not even a period. Just kill spiders and egg sacs. That's funny. I mean, none of these hexes have, and the hills are alive with the sound of music over there. So. I'm still looking for, you feel the ground rumble beneath your feet. Watch out. Nani? I think that's someone else's prompt. I can take this out now, I think. The magical energy surrounding the effigy have dissipated. The effigy's protection has been broken. All that remains is to break the effigy itself. Destroy the cursed effigy in Fallhaven. I'm gonna punch it. Oh, good. Okay. I live here. This is where I live now. Oh, it may hit for like 900 or something. Damn it, I keep hitting Wind Fury Totem, but it's on the global. That's going to be a suggestion point that Wind Fury should be off the GCD. I guess every totem is on the global, but... What's going on? Oh, it broke him. Cool. What's up, big man? The Coltiran, like, big humans are actually massive. They are giants. Oh, there's the flight point now. Oh, all these dusters. I swear to Glob, if these dusters aren't some form of cosmetic, not cloth or leather, but cosmetic item, I'm gonna be pissed. How are you? What's going on? How long have I been standing here? A curse? You're saying the whole village was just stuck. I know there was something terribly wrong with that old crone. Seems that Fallhaven owes you a great debt, stranger. Upgrades? I guess so. Ooh, 210 loot. It's like normal and Taurus raid loot. You seek House Waycrest. Oh, your timing could not be worse. I just received a raven regarding Lord Waycrest's daughter, Lucille. Shortly before this, curse came upon us. They apprehended her in Fletcher's Hollow and are taking her to trial. They say she's a witch herself. If she's found guilty, she will surely hang. You must make haste to Hangman's Point. With what you've seen here, maybe you can convince them of her innocence. Okay. Can we take note of the fact that Elijah Eggleton's title is just sausages? Not sausage vendor, sausage purveyor, just sausages. This man knows his product. Right to the point. No beating around the bush, just straight up sausages. Really appreciate you saving our skins, Shaman. All that curse battling, it must have left you famished, though. Care for some sausages. This man knows his product. What do you have for sale? Roland's famous Frankfurter. Timmy Jean Sunrise Pork. Roscoe Fryer's Mostly Meat Brat. And the Goldshire Farms Smoked Sausage. Imported from Elwyn Forest. To market. Thanks heap for getting us out of that pickle, mainlander. That's racist. I hate to ask, but would you be willing to help with another matter? Even before this curse struck the village, our sausage shipments from Carver's Harbor started slowing down. If we don't get them sausages, I won't be able to feed my family. Can you help an honest sausage merchant out? Carver's Harbor is just down the road from here.
Have a good one.
I mean, absolutely. It's just sausages. This man just provides sausages for these good people. Oh, cool. We're all phased out now. The plagued grain is still there. However, some of the piggies are not all angry anymore. There's still this stuff here, the plagued grain or whatever. Ah, so this splits. Excuse me. This splits the questing. So interesting. So it even branches from here. I'm always up for a sunrise pork, says the Australian. Technically, since you are from Draenor, now Outland, you are an Outlander. Yeah, an Outlander, not a mainlander. Also, Outlander is what you're called in SWTOR, so don't get it twisted. Horde, we go out and fight ravenous trolls who prey to the blood god Gahoon. Alliance, we need more sausages. Yo, priorities. There are priorities in this life, all right? We just defeated the Legion. It's time for the simpler things, like a good sausage. Thomas Slaughton. Oh, that's the guy that was frozen back over there or something, wasn't it?
Greetings.
Greetings. Have a good one. Thank the light, someone came. I can't handle this myself. See you around. You need something? Save the bacon. Oh, shit. Where was this quest last expansion when bacon actually became a thing? It's going to sound strange, shaman, but some of my workers have turned into pigs.
Stop and ask for directions, I told him. But no! It's interdimensional, he says. What can go wrong?
I was hoping for a different female Draenei joke, but that's fine. This got dark fast. This man's been hitting the blood thistle a bit too hard. What do you think of the environment design so far? I've heard from others that it feels like theme park-esque. Or it feels less theme park-esque. I mean, of course it's still theme parky. It looks like they've got a little bit more open space. But I'm assuming there are gonna be a bunch of world quests and crap there, you know? Please don't ham up this quest, bae. You guys are lucky I'm not on camera tonight. You'd get one of those stare down the camera lens for like 30 seconds just looking at you. Now we know where all the bacon in Legion came from. No, it didn't. We got it from what? Oh gosh, Word Up is in the beta and he's already posting a ton of things. Oh gosh. Don't know about triggering on hit since Flame Tongue and Hailstorm are both broken. Oh, Word Up is already getting in there. Let me actually boop him one moment. Let's see. asking Senpai a question real quick. We're gonna go for another probably 20 or 30 minutes or so. I'm not gonna go all the way to 3 o'clock because I started way early today, and we'll start normal time tomorrow and keep going. Depends on what we're gonna do. I don't do a lot of questing stuff, so maybe like a little preview of the Alliance starting. Oh, my voice is giving out. The Alliance starting stuff, and then we'll do a little Horde later. So more open spaces and safer roads would be my dream. I don't know. So, lucky I was out on an errand or I'd be caught too. Now my people are tied up awaiting processing. Thomas suppresses an urge to retch. I can't get past those monsters, but you look like the sort who could. Not sure if this helps, but I could have sworn I heard some wild cackling coming from the warehouse. Please save my people. Untie Trevor Hightide, Kyle Sailford, Travis Daybreak, and Burke Stevenson. A lot of these names are so mariner or maritime focused. What allied race am I itching for? Am I on the Fox people train? I just want other allied races that can be shaman, maybe, even though female panda is still awesome. Because none of the new allied races can be shaman for Alliance. None of them can be. So, no. I don't really have an opinion. It's developer names? I don't know about that. Maybe. Not sure what those strange wooden abominations are. They need to be stopped. Please, shaman, destroy them before more of my friends are killed. Slay 10 wicker creatures. Pork chop. Oh gosh. Royland Hacksaw's thing is just showing his gut. Well, it's lined up for a normal human, but the Kultirian humans are so much bigger. Royland Hacksaw was the best butcher I've ever worked with, but he's gone insane. He's still processing pigs into sausage. We have to stop him. Slay Royland the Butcher. Mad Butcher's Mallet, or 8.0 PH-Weapon-1H Mace. We're definitely taking this. Because that's just that garbage, spiky pineapple. Okay. I heavily suspected Kultirans will be shaman. Do you think Kultiran humans could be shamans? Maybe? They kind of have a like this touch of Witcher-esque lore about it. So wait, word up said that Flame Tongue is broken. Oh, it totally is. It doesn't hit when I auto attack. Yep. There is no Flame Tongue attack at all. It casts, but there's no auto attack damage. That's strange. Well, I guess I don't need to cast Flame Tongue anymore. It doesn't actually do anything. I mean, Wind Fury does, obviously. Oh, crap baskets. I mean, puppers do nothing. Casting Soul Steel? They just auto attack. Oh, see, there's Azerite. So it randomly drops for mobs, just like artifact power would. The blood of Azeroth crystallized into chunks of Azerite, an extremely potent and powerful material. It just says you received, but again, you can't check the necklace at all for anything. You have no idea. There's a Royland Hacksaw. Oh, he's actually queued up with that animation almost. All right, not bad. You'll make some fine bacon. Pardon me. Ooh. Tenderized me. Oh gosh. I'm taking quite a bit of damage, actually. 50% more damage than he cleaves me. That's a new sound effect. I like that. Their attack animations are pretty cool. You see, it's like his attack swing animations. That was neat. Ew. Yeah, cool Tyrants definitely coming to the Alliance makes sense. The big boys and the thick ladies. Yeah, that seems possible. Lightning and Earth Shield back. Well, we have Lightning Shield already on live, but Earth Shield back, yes. Earth Shield for all 3 Shaman specs. Pig Effigy. Good gracious. It's just a pig head, but the glassy eyes of the pig fetish seem to follow you as you approach. The dark power emanating from the witch's fetish must be what's keeping the workers transformed. Perhaps Thomas Slaughton might have some idea what to do with it. Bring the pig fetish to him. I mean, it extrudes a dark, greasy magic and smells like burnt bacon. Well, that's terrible. I have burnt a fair share of bacon in my day, but I'm like, I'll just turn it over real quick and just go over and watch YouTube and take the mushrooms out of the fridge real quick. And then, oh crap, it's burnt. Look at that chest animation again real quick here. Yeah. Nothing's in them except garbage gray items, but that quest name though. That's not my fetish. Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't even know. I have a tendency to not read the quest titles. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Is Lightning Shield actually good? And Lightning Shield is a leveling / PvP talent. Hailstorm doesn't work right now anyway. And Ancestral Swiftness is fine. It's just 6% multiplicative haste, right? But Lightning Shield is that when you deal damage to them randomly, you'll hit them with lightning, the nature damage, like Static Shock style. And then when they hit you, they take nature damage. So it's a leveling talent. It totally is. I guess it's all definitely a leveling talent. It works really well. That pig squish noise is real gross. You're gonna say Kultiran get paired with Draenor Orcs. Let me get 2 more later in the expansion. My money's on Volpira and Tortollan. I don't know about Tortollan. Travis Daybreak. Travis, you're a pig. Run, Travis, you're free. That's not my fetish. God, well, I didn't notice that's too good. Default combat text is so blah. There's Trevor Hightide. Run, Trevor, run. Burnt bacon equals best bacon. No way. Burnt bacon is not best bacon. There's Kyle. Nice beanie, Kyle. Can Tortollan wear enough armor? Oh, I mean, Tortollan models look fully armored and stuff, yeah. I saw, there's one that you can look at in game already right now. He's way, where was that Tortollan? Like over here? Over here, there's a Tortolan that's a scribe that's over here in a possible Tortolan village. That's a crashed, shipwrecked night elf ship that they've turned sort of into a makeshift village. We saw him earlier today. This quest reminds me of one in The Witcher 3. There's definitely some Witcher 3 stuff going on here. I keep hitting Flame Tongue, so I need to, even though it's broken. I don't like the new healing surge. It's just like really quiet. What's up, Burke? Nice top hat, Burke. Solid fashion. Nicely done. Yeah, but there's definitely a very real Witcher 3 vibe to this whole eldritch magic voodoo-ish witchcrafty stuff for sure. Oh god, Kyle passed out apparently. Damn it, I keep hitting Flame Tongue. I thought it worked, but once I read what Word Up said. Oh, he replied to me. Hang on. Okay. All right.
Can I help you?
Save their bacon. Thanks for sending my workers to a safe spot. Hopefully my men won't have to remain pigs for long. With those monsters gone, no more of my people are going to get killed. Poor Roland. He was very good at his work. One of the finest butchers in Drustvar. It is a true shame his talents were put to such horrible use. Also, mace upgrade. Also, 220 eye level, almost heroic and Taurus mace upgrade. Hype. Put that on the main hand. So, I'm going to look awful attacking because I hate like the mace fist weapon look. Which will probably happen considering we're going back to actual weapons again, which is just weird, but whatever. So removing it didn't break the curse. Damn. We'll have to try something else. Cured ham. That foul thing has to be what's keeping my men transformed into pigs. Well, there isn't too much I can withstand. There isn't too much that can withstand a good cleansing fire. I say we burn it. Toss it into the campfire. Toss the pig fetish into the campfire. This thing. Just like right in there. Oh, yep. Howdy, gents.
Greetings. What can I do for you? Hey there.
They're back.
What can I do for you?
You did it. The spell is broken and my men are back to normal. Well, mostly. They're alive at least. Now we can get back to normal around here. If you see Elijah in Fallhaven, tell him he'll get his sausages soon. Yeah, these are like little mini side questy bits. It feels like almost. Like just unwrapping little pieces of the overall world. Which, see, the thing is, now my next quest, I mean, you see all these blips, but I can't go up here because the bridge doesn't work. And yeah, the bridge don't work, so I have to go all the way back down around to the Waycrest Daughter, but this bridge don't work either. So I think what we can do, we'll see if we can do sort of a way to end this stream, maybe? Not yet, anyway. The Brackish Coast. Crab people! So that's the Alliance hub way off in the distance there. I don't know if this will work, because usually it breaks. That's where I am. We're going that way. There's definitely a very real Witcher 3 vibe out here in Kul Tiras for sure. Or at least just that Novigrad vibe. Oh my goodness. Hello. The ride never ends. What? Yeah, Jaina's ship's one of these big things. So I'm almost at the island, kind of. Yeah. Okay. Up here maybe? I need to get higher. Because we have new, like, capital cities. We don't have a Dalaran, right? We have, like, actual capital cities in, the new expansion. So, the Tiersgard Strand or whatever. Ooh, that hedge maze, though. I wonder how explorable the keep will be. That was going to be placeholder. That doesn't match at all. It's hard to move around in here. There's lots of stuff. There's crabs up here. Take care of them crabs, though. Wait a second. Hold on a minute. If you guys see what I see. Is that not the Gilnean flag? Yeah, random floating fences. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, shit. Is that Admiral Proudmoore? Is that Jaina's Pops? That'd be Admiral Proudmoore, I would assume. He was an absolute complete bastard, though. So, whatever. Fudge him. Eh. This is just a huge, huge city. This is like Suramar level. It goes all the way over here. And here. This is some Suramar level city design. They were originally from Gilneas. What? Kultiran? Ah! Kultirans. Yeah, this is Storm Song. I'm in the water. I'm not stuck, but oh crap, I could be stuck. Okay, we're good. And now Jaina is following Daddy's footsteps just like Garrosh. No. Look at these badass SOBs. Heck yeah. Oh gosh, that ship though. Alright, that's enough. That's a good little something or other. They sailed from Gilneas and settled Kul Tiras. Okay. All right, we're gonna get down to the next little hub area. go from there. I gotta sneeze again. Oh, goodness. Okay. I have sneezed. There's a ferry over there, but you cannot take that ferry because you get eaten by the giant Uru worm that teleports you back. Oh, there's a quest up here, actually. Barrow Knoll Cemetery, Caretaker Alan. What is up, Alan? Seeing spirits. I'd ask the spirits what has them all riled up, but I don't have any of the necessary salve I normally use to commune with the dead. Oh my god, this dog. Pupper. This pupper. Daisy. My family's been making it for ages. The herbs and tools I use to make it are in the cemetery. I can't get over there. Some of those spirits are beyond reason and attack me on sight. Why don't you go collect herbs, make the salve with my tools, and ask one of the calmer spirits what's going on. Aaron Cresterly is a good spirit to look for. Huh. Okay. Collect Grave Bloom, create and use salve, and then find Aaron Cresterly.
See you around.
Well, there's Wendy. Generally good advice to let a sleeping dog lie. Fair enough. Oh, it's all the rugs in these houses. I guess they're all broken right now. Crypt Keepers. We're cleansing the cemetery. Yo, this Alliance stuff is so wicked. A delicate flower. This is super Witcher oriented. Placeholder flavor human spirit. It's just fork and knife. Oh, there's some more Azerite. Dink. So Azerite looks like it's not going to have any weird multiplicative madness. It's just that as you need more and more, there'll probably just be sources where more and more drop. I honestly hope that they keep the whole Azerite... oh, I've had Feral Lunge this whole time, but I haven't used it. I hope they keep the Azerite amount relatively low. Like, if leveling up takes 500, then it could take, like, 525, and, you know, 570. Like, really small jumps or something. So it's not eventually just, like, artifact power where you actually need 74 babillion, you know? That'd be nice. How's enhanced someone looking in alpha? I mean, it's fine for questing. I haven't really done any in-depth testing. It's bugged. Our weapon buff abilities don't work. Our spirit wolves, elemental wolves don't work. There are things that are broken. Oops, like bink. But there are obviously bugs, which are going to be reported, but it feels fine. It feels slower, but that's just because of gear, mostly. And some new talent choices. minor corrupting circle. Destroying the circle. There you go. I do kind of wish WoW would innovate in some way where there were more things to do than just click on stuff or kill things. I don't exactly know what they would do for that. It's like the mainstay of World of Warcraft. It's talk, walk, and then when you're after you get somewhere, you just murder things. So I don't know. I don't know what they would actually do to sort of change that up, but we'll see. I mean, the pacing of quests, because almost like every quest area or quest hub or something is all about just walking around murdering stuff. Like you do your DPS rotation so often. It would be interesting if there were ways to sort of move beyond just walking around hitting things with your weapons. But I don't particularly know what that would be. If that makes sense. Sort of rambling. Just went to level 37. Artifact needs 128 babillion. Might be underestimating the 78. I was just saying a big number. It's just whatever. That number doesn't matter. Well, they threw out 10 plus years of design iteration. How'd they what do you mean threw out? I suspect it was scale, like the first 13 points of your artifact weapon did. Most of the reason for the exponential scaling of AP was to keep off specs reasonably close with low relative investment, but that problem doesn't exist with the new Azeroth system. Correct, because the necklace works across your entire class. Like, I don't think necklaces drop in this game. Like, there are no necks that drop anywhere in all of this expansion, because the only necklace you're going to wear is this one. So there's physically no... Oh gosh. There is physically no other necklaces that drop in the game. Nevermore. This big bird just jumped on my face. Kind of an Edgar Allan Poe-ish reference, but I guess it's a raven in that regard. Oh, I keep hitting Flame Tongue because it's the way you open. To play any MMORPG is to live the life of a murder hobo. 1, laugh out loud. 2, true. That's video games in general if you have to boil it down to that. What about the Kirin Tor world quests? Well, Kirin Tor world quest definitely shook it up a little bit. That's sort of what I'm meaning. But that doesn't really integrate all the time into, like, questing. A lot of questing is, you know, kill X, loot Y. Which I guess is fine. It's just how the game works, but... Well, I'll be doing spec video series like you did for Legion. Correct. Yes. But that all depends on how the overall alpha beta shapes up. Damn it. Because right now, there's nothing it can really test. Like, the Azeroth necklace doesn't work. There's no Azeroth armor. There's no new legendaries. There's no character copies. So I can easily make a whole bunch of characters for said testing. Ooh, 34 Azeroth. All right. Even though it's just going into nothingness. Ritual Urn. Oh, Hoja. What? Oh. Grave Vision. You see dead people.
day to you.
I do definitely see dead people. Oh, there's Aaron. Aaron, what's going on? You're in a major corrupting circle. Aaron, nice ghostly duster, my friend. Can I have it? Actually, that's not a duster. That's actually like a jacket. That is not a duster. Holy crap, that belt, though. Stranger, lend me your aid. I am ensnared in a witch's foul magic, and I do not know how much longer I can resist. Destroy the circle binding me. I have done this. A witch has infested this goodly place with her foul power. I'm going to assume it's godly, and they put 2 O's. Oh, it's a kid spirit? Oh. A witch has infested this... Because godly is not Goodly. This goodly place. Goodly place could be their intention? Maybe. With her foul power, stranger, you have proven yourself a friend. Perhaps you will be our salvation. Maybe. If you look at the butcher weapon you got, it didn't seem to list agility or int, just int. What do you mean? Yeah, it's intellect. It's like a caster mace. It's actually true. I'm mostly using it because it doesn't matter. Like, the damage difference is nothing. But yeah, it was a caster weapon because you get to pick your weapon. Put it in the offhand, actually. Yeah. I don't think I really realized that when I picked it up. You're quite right. It is definitely an int mace. I felt like it should have just been agility, but it's not. Also, it's 483 intellect? That actually seems broken because it leveled up. Because my other weapons don't have 400 something agility. It could be busted on the scaling. You get Azeroth off mobs the same way. I thought everything had dual stats now. Yeah, I don't know. I can report the mace. I'll report it. I could bug report it in a moment. In my life, compatriots and I were valiant champions. I can't read that. It's in life, my compatriots. Reading too much quest text today. And I were valiant champions as you are. In death, we are potent souls to make the witch's accursed minions even more powerful. With your help, I have resisted thus far, but this foul witch pulled brave Bridget from her justly won rest. She is now trapped in one of these macabre constructs. Wow. This witch intends to use Bridget to bring death upon the land she was oath-sworn to protect. Free Bridget, fair water soul, from the construct which entraps her. Let me get a screenshot of this thing real quick. Hang on. Actually, I don't even know how to screenshot technically because I'm in the game and I can't use Gyazo to hover at the same time. So I have to do like this. And then go like that. And then... Okay, hold on a second. Ugh, really? Let's see. Mad bitchers. We send them this link. Okay. The stats on End's weapon are probably there to make up for the fact that casters don't use weapon damage. Maybe, but it looks like way disproportional, but it could be right. I don't know. It could be broken because of the way that weapons upgrade. I mean, I shouldn't be using this. It's secondly a DPS loss, but... I don't think it really matters at this current stage. I still see dead people. Night, Scrappy. Probably gotta finish up this little graveyard area, but that's about it. Wicker-bound hunter. The mistress will bind your soul next. Yikes. The damage comes in out of nowhere. Oh, Thrash is interruptible. Oh, there she is. Hi, lady. Thank you for freeing me from that foul construct. Oh, where's she going? Holy crap. Oh, she's a bow. And a ghost pupper. That's a ghost doggo, my bad. Name is Scruffs. My nose itches. Stop thinking at me, chat. Alpha test? What do you mean? This is on alpha, yeah. Yeah. If you use the key binding for Gaza while hovering it, you should lock your cursor interaction with WoW while allowing you to take the selecting of the area. Yeah, it actually worked. I actually got a good screenshot, yeah. Yeah. All right.
How are you?
What's up, Bridget? Bridget's got some dark eye makeup on and a pretty badass coat. Why that postulant boil on a toad's rump? Use me as a pawn? Fie! Is that actually a word? Used to express disgust or outrage. It's an exclamation. Okay. I will see her sent screaming to the foul pit she crawled from. My thanks. The witch will pay for her heinous actions. Looking for one more. Ha! Nice. Yeah, items have like straight up int or agility. They are not they're not separate. At least they're not either or anymore. Do we know if the other maze had agility on it? I would assume so. I just grabbed the wrong one. The YouTube comments are gonna get mad at me. Fine, fine. Our loathsome foe, Sister Westwood, yet continues her work. After subjugating myself, she set her malicious sights on my companion, Fair Mercy. Of us three, Mercy was most kind and possession of uncommon inner strength, yet I fear for her. Corrupting to soul would make for a fearsome creature indeed. Stop the vile ritual before Mercy is taken. Allow the dead their rest. Slay Sister Westwood and free us from her grasp.
See you later.
Can do. Yes, that was a Mr. Meeseeks reference. Mysterious Whisper. Her blood is making him stronger. Yours will too. Nunny. Who are all these crones? These souls are mine, she says. I mean, she's completely dusted. My creations cannot be beaten. Oh, she just freaking bolted. There she is. Mercy Fairwater. Ladies.
Hey there. See you around.
Our thanks to you, brave champion. You have freed us from the witch's vile influence and stopped her corruption from spreading. Our very souls have been saved by thy actions. I'll get her whistle. All right.
Safe travels.
We are gladdened to see you are still champions such as you. Happen across more foul witches, give them a good righteous punch in the face for me. Okay. Yeah, these little... Oh, go forth, protect the people of Drustvar. These quests are very, I don't want this trinket. These quests are very... simple, I guess is the word I'm looking for. They have all this area. Oh, is that a Pepe? Ghost Pepe? Pepe, what are you doing? I haven't ever done the thing at the original. I can't click on you. Why is there a... That means he's dead. Oh my god. Pepe cannot die? What's he doing? Weapons and trinkets won't dual stat, only the body pieces do. Well, we've never seen weapons for so long. That's why it's interesting. Rip Pepe. Oh gosh. Can you set DirectX 12? No, I cannot. Also, Zuzu, thanks for the 19 months, sir. Would you rather... Wait. Would you rather orgasm loudly whenever you saw your crush or be incapable of orgasming ever again? I mean, I'll take the first one, because obviously. And that's all I'll say on that, because saying any more would partially incriminate myself. What happened to artifact weapons after Legion? Show my spirit wolf? What do you mean? It's the same. It's just a would you rather. I mean, it's fine. It's pretty good, though. Who is the crush? Like, I'll tell you, especially right now. She seeks that witch. She seeks that which must be earned by sacrifice. I keep getting mysterious whispers while I'm standing here, and it's really creepy. Also, I don't know why Pepe is dead. I feel like this is screenshot material for the YouTube thumbnail, but I can't really get a good image of Pepe. Without me in the shot, and then if I zoom in, I can't see him. I mean, I'll just do this, I guess. Oh gosh, freaking spinny balls. Get out of here. No, I shouldn't do this. This is definitely a spoiler on the thumbnail. Even though it's not, it's just Ghost Pepe, which means you could probably have Ghost Pepe as a costume. I won't. I'll grab something else. On second thought, I don't want to put spoilers in the freaking thumbnail. I do need to grab some sort of a screenshot, though. Ah! For seriously? The daze is super real right now. Get those balls out of your face. Yeah, definitely. That's what I was trying to do. Thought they might change it like the wolf from the quest. It's already the new wolf anyway. No. He's definitely see-through. He could just be a costume. Yeah. Could definitely just be a costume you can get. I have to turn off NPC names. What the heck? Shallows Sauralisk. What the heck are these modeled after? Or are these brand new? Is this a brand new model? I don't think anything else moves like this. They're giant, like, they're iguanas, basically. They're really big iguanas. They're not the same as a basilisk. Basilisk and Voidstalkers kind of shuffle awkwardly, maybe. It's the new Warp Stalker. Okay. I mean, his head looks cool as heck. Look at the dinosaur head. Oh my god, what's that? The freaking dinosaur head. Jasper, thank you for the Twitch Prime out of nowhere, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Twitch Prime is a blessing and a curse, after all. If you want to keep subscribed to the channel, here's the gallows. Lucille, Witchcraft, you stand accused of practicing witchcraft and influencing a curse. And inflicting a curse upon the villagers of Fletcher's Hollow. You will be hereby tried for constable. A stranger approaches. Oh, how I loathe interruptions. What is your business here, mainlander? Wow. Racist. Actually, though, racist, though. But I was trying to say before I had to interrupt this, this execution, was I have to slam that purple button down with Twitch Prime every 30 days, if you'd like. I mean, she kind of looks like a witch. She looks kind of like Morrigan. Dude, the double belts are pretty sexy. Also, another indication of how big Kultiran humans are. Are they bigger than Tauren? Science. Nope. They are the same. So yeah, if Alliance gets Kultiran humans, then the males and the females are basically Tauren sized. Obviously not, but still. I kind of, this would be a cool screenshot. I gotta remove the question mark. Yeah, that moves the question. Let me turn the NPC names off. Oh, this. None. Damn it. Earth shield, lightning shield, always in the way. Cool. Double check to make sure those actually save properly. Those are on a different... Yep. They're very dark, but that's fine. But thank you, Jasper. You can tame them as a hunter. Can't wait to see my class videos down the line. Cheers. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's weird. Jasper, you've been... You have a year subscribe badge, but it didn't actually say you had a subscription train going. That's curious. Okay. So it's actually a year. Ugh. Nice, Jasper. I don't know why it's weird. It didn't say you had a train. Because of Twitch Prime, I guess? No, Twitch Prime does the same thing. It's okay. I mean, it's not a big deal. Finally, an Alliance tank that my raiders can see. Also, technically, that human has an inch... Wait, is an inch or two bigger. Also, technically, that human is an inch or two bigger. What do you mean? I mean, he's like actually 2 feet or more. He's massive. I was last on with your trapped in prison. How did they manage to get out? Oh, hi, Francisco. You can't. It doesn't work. I reported it, but apparently it just doesn't work at all. It doesn't work. You can't get out of the prison ship. It doesn't do anything. Can't you see that we're busy here, Shaman? I assume you have a reason for interrupting this trial. So you wish to speak with the accused. I see no reason why not. Be quick about it, though. I will not have our trial delayed. This woman will answer for the fate of our village. Okay, Lucy, let's talk. You arrived at a strange time, Mainlander. What is your business here? I'm here to rescue you. Rescue? And do you plan on cutting down these villagers to free me as well? No, if you wish to help, you'll need to help me with the marshal. Oh, what happened? Oh, someone else queued up something. Or it automatically started the dialogue? While their accusations are misplaced, they are still my people, and I will not have them harmed to save me some discomfort. I'll let them have their trial and prove to them my innocence. However, I feel that the marshal may take matters into his own hands, and I'm a bit tied up here. See if you can convince him to let this trial run its course. There was dialogue in Yell. Marshal Everett Reed. Constable Framer. I order you to release Lady Waycrest into my custody. Miss Waycrest stands accused of witchcraft. I will not turn her over unless she is absolved of her crime. There's no time to argue. If you refuse to stand aside, I will take her by force. You will do no such thing, Marshal. I order you to stand down. Lucy yelled that. You saw her actually yell that. She wants to prove her innocence without... These frickin' horses, though. So, Marshal Everett Reed. Dude, the horses look so badass. Did you guys see the meme that had, like, the old horse model and the new horse model next to it? I showed it off in my Discord, and no one really laughed at it like I did. But it was the, what happened to old Blanchy? She's dead. Like, that's how I read it anyway. It just shows how ridiculously crazy these Clydesdales look. That's some pretty great horse modeling there. Torn to the maximum height of the player model, so they're probably the same height. Right. The ability to turn the PvP flag on your character, that's a BFA feature, will come out before the release. Right now, 110 groups have found out it's fun to gank leveling characters. Also encountering people 20 plus levels above you do not end well. I have been running to get my corpse more than leveling. Well, 2 things. The PvP toggle in Battle for Azeroth will happen when the 8.0 stuff happens, with the new sharding of how PvP quote-unquote servers work. Secondly, if you're getting ganked on a PvP realm, you chose to be on a PvP realm. That is part of how those realms work. It's equal opportunity harassment because you chose to be on a realm that is open PvP. I know it can suck at times, but that's just what it is, I guess. Hi, Dogpack. The way the Kiltiran human idol animation is positioned reminds me of the Upright Orcs. It's similar-ish. I wonder if they're the same skeleton or similar skeleton, yeah. So Lady Waycrest has asked that you convince me to let her stand trial. I think she underestimates how dangerous things are here. This land is dangerous. You should not dally here longer than necessary. Do these people... This gets this weird Witcher-style feeling to me, because some of the quests and the way that everything is worded sound like they don't know who we, the hero, is. Like, we've literally killed old gods. We've killed Deathwing. We just defeated Sir Gargus and killed Jaden. But they say that this is dangerous. That this land is dangerous. Can we talk about that for a second? That's kind of how The Witcher 3 works. Like, no one knows what Witchers are and how overpowered they are, basically. It has a very witchery vibe that these people just maybe don't know what was happening on the outside. Who are you again? Is that a 3-dimensional flat map add-on? No, there are no add-ons in alpha. It's just the map add-on that's composed of basically a screenshot of the map assets. Yeah, it's Sir Gargus. Yeah, exactly. Just like in Pandaria, kind of. I'm already trying to figure out a Geralt transmog for my warrior when I level it. Oh, gosh. The woods have eyes. The sooner I can return the Lady Waycrest to High Road Gate. High Road Gate must be the name of a place, like a area, the better. But I will honor her wishes if she can assure her, we can assure her safety. There are dark things happening here in these lands that we don't fully understand. You don't fully understand. If you must dally, then there are measures that need to be taken. First, the wildlife here can serve as eyes to dark powers. Murder them. Yeah, I think this shield is just, yeah. In case of ambush, there are more to worry about in these woods than simple beasts. Our enemy employs constructs of wicker and bone that can rip a man apart. Fortunately for us, these constructs are not very perceptive. Take these traps and set them up throughout the woods behind us. If our enemies do seek to ambush us here, at least they will slow their minions down. Okay. No, it's not an add-on. There are no add-ons in alpha. Everything is stock. There are no add-ons in alpha. None. 0 add-ons. This is all just base everything. This is always how, like, default stuff works when it's alpha. It's just broken-ass map that is like a big old screenshot from way up high or whatever. It's just a zoomed-out version of the actual topography. It's not real. It's wicked busted. Speaking as a multi-tester, this is my 3rd expansion that I will test thoroughly, 4th in total. I did not test MOP like I did Warlords and Legion, so sorry. Are Dark Irons only playable after hitting 110 and quests, or is it rep-related and will open up? Dark Irons and Zandalari will not be open until Battle for Azeroth actually drops, because their quests are tied to unlock pieces that will happen once the expansion is launched. We might be able to get Dark Irons with 8.0, but I doubt it. It feels like Dark Iron and Zandalari stories are mixed in with the start of the expansion, and we will not get them until later. There will be probably a quest chain and probably rep involved, just like the current ones are, but they're not in the game until Battle for Azeroth is out. That is my thoughts on that, I believe. That's how that's going to work. I keep hitting. Damn it. This guy's either going to be super paranoid or there'll be an ambush quest after that. Killing Surge is still super weak unless it crits. You don't even feel the healing until you throw off like 5 of them, and you only ever cast that many. Prove her innocence by killing things. Right? Hashtag just World of Warcraft things. The character slots, they're already in the game. The extra character slots are already patched in. First, I understood Ian to say there will be 6 more slots coming with the expansion, but 4 were given to all players regardless of the expansion, so we'll be getting 2 more or 6 more when the expansion drops. If I had to guesstimate, I believe that we're just getting 4, and those 4 were now just hot fixed in last week. And we're getting no extra character slots besides those. If I understand what's happening. It's possible we'll get 2 more. We're not going to get 4 and then get 6 more. That's just actually ridiculous. I can't even imagine the amount of extra server space that would require. They're already giving us 4 more per realm. You can still only have 50 characters on your account. I would assume that the 4 more we were given are... That's it. That's the 4 more per server we were given. At least that's how it sounds. Dark Iron Dwarves require Hydraxian Waterlord rep. Sign me up. I mean, mine's been maxed for actually forever, but you know. You're gonna chase me all the way over here, aren't you? How's enhancement looking? Any major changes? Haven't had a good look at MMO Champion lately. There are changes, major ones, but I haven't done like a full deep walkthrough. I've just been hitting things with whatever. Like we have Wind Fury Totem now, which basically sort of acts like a pseudo Doom Winds that's also AoE oriented. Doom Wolves is a talent. We have the Resto Shaman Spirit Wolf passive. AG is back, thank Glob. Totem Mastery is here, which is super boring and passive. We have Capacitor Totem baseline, and Tremor Totem is back. Earth Shield. I don't know. That's about it. There are some resource generation and spending changes, but it's super early and things are definitely broken, and I haven't done any of my spec testing. Today is just kind of like a pal around, quest a little bit. Yeah. But the 2 more at launch makes sense because it's 1 for each allied race. That makes sense. They can't just keep adding more and more and more slots, though. Maybe they can. I don't know. Not a beast in sight. Good. The foes of this land must not find us here in the open. And good, those traps should alert us in case anything tries to sneak up on us through the woods. You have brought us a modicum of safety. You have bought us, not brought us. Or both.
Or the Alliance.
I'll put an R in there somehow. All right. Lucille. At last, let's get on with it. Has Miss Waycrest determined how she wishes to be tested? It's kind of cool how that queues up almost in time with me walking up to her. Trial by superstition. Witchcraft has long lived in superstitions of the people here. It is only recently that some of these superstitions have become reality. According to tradition, one who is tried for witchcraft is allowed to choose the means by which they are tested from among the requests of her peers. The villagers here, no doubt, have some strange belief of the witches can and cannot do. Speak with them and see what we can do to prove my innocence. Question 5 of the villagers. There are actually only 5 to question. Okay. I thought it was gonna be like pick and choose, but it's World of Warcraft, not The Witcher 3. I've never seen a real witch before. Isn't this exciting? You what, mate? What? How can you prove someone's not a witch? I heard a story a while back that there was a witch who lived in the swamp. That's an ogre, actually. And the way the villagers found her out was because the blood flies there wouldn't go near her. They bit everyone else, but they wouldn't bite her. They say it was because the witch's blood is so foul that not even a blood fly will touch it.
See you later. What can I do for you?
The witch's evil curse took my son. There will be justice done today. You feel a rumbling in the ground beneath your feet. Watch out. That's like a zone-wide thing that's not working properly. I gotta report that, I guess. You feel a rumbling beneath your feet. Watch out. Back in the old days, we would weigh them down and throw them in the river. If they resurfaced, we'd know that they had made an unholy pact and they'd get the noose. It's the only way to absolve a witch in my eyes. I mean, how long do you leave them down there, though? Like, how long do you wait? Or do you just drown them and go, whoops, I guess they weren't a witch? Ba, 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 ba.
See you around.
What? She turned me into a newt! Such is tradition. Did they revert Tremor Totem to be able to be dropped while feared? I have no idea. I'm going to assume no. It doesn't say usable while feared. It just removes fear, charm, sleep.
Hey there.
I'd rather take back, like, Bind Elemental or something, though. How many uses are we going to get for fear in anything but PvP? And that's even, like, kind of meh. And if you're feared, you can't drop it. Because, I mean, obviously it makes sense. You can't drop a totem while feared. You have to preemptively drop it, but still. Anyway, PvP stuff. Something must be done to stop the curse on our village. Surely killing the witch who cast this spell should break it? I'm not sure. There was a rumor that a witch could never sick up, since their belly is constantly empty by the dark spirits living within her. I'm not sure how you could prove that, though.
Safe travels.
How are you?
That woman brought evil into our town, and she must be made to pay. I've heard that a witch's flesh is impervious to flame. That's why we hang them when they're found guilty. If you want to convince me, put a torch to her. A torch to her? Put a torch to her. Put a torch to her. This trial is an awful thing, but justice must be done for Fletcher's Hollow. Well, my mom always told me that a witch could never cry, no matter how hurt or sad they got. Miss Waycrest didn't cry one bit even after being told she'll be put to trial. She must be a witch.
Good day to you.
Well, those are certainly some interesting beliefs. I think it's safe to rule out the fire and drowning, don't you think? Looks like it leaves us with 3 tests. I'm sorry that you seem to have been put in the middle of all this. They're really good people, but times have been trying of late. Goodness. So a pungent solution. First test would be simple enough. While I may not do so often, I am certainly capable of crying. Though, to be honest, I never had to cry on cue. Maybe you can help me with that, though. Nearby, there is an onion field that belongs to one of the local farmers. It's abandoned, and most of it's dried up by now, but you might be able to find one onion ripe enough in there to cause some tears. Once bitten, twice shy. I am all too familiar with the bloodflies bite. Bloodflies bite. My gosh. I had them all over the field surrounding Waycrest Manor, though I loathe to subject myself to them on purpose. If it will help to convince these people, I'm willing to deal with that nuisance. Find a jar and collect as many blood flies as you can. They are common in these parts and should be hard to find. Harmful if swallowed. This last test I'm not looking forward to, but it's certainly better than being set on fire. They say that a witch can't get sick. We will prove them that I can. A venom comes from the sorrelisks nearby that is used by our healers when a child swallows something they shouldn't. When ingested, it will make you immediately ill, emptying the contents of the stomach. You'll need several of their venom glands enough to get enough venom for an appropriate dose. Removing them intact may prove difficult.
See you later.
Okay. I assume that's the bug-catching jar. Auntie Amanda Hale. I'm so worried about my niece. Oh, is that your niece? Okay. So true enhancement is no longer melee range, can DPS from ranged. I mean, no, not really. Flame Tongue is 20 yards. And Rock Biter is 20 yards. Lightning Bolt's obviously 40, but that doesn't do any damage. Frostbrand is 20 yards. It just gives you options because their spells. Our builders or our maintenance buffs are spells, right? So they can be cast from kind of far away, but obviously Lava Lash and Storm Strike, our main hard-hitting abilities, are melee abilities. It just gives us options to hit things from not melee range. That's all. It really doesn't make them a ranged class by any stretch of the imagination. Just means that our builders have some range to them. There's also a quest over there. Fear and sleep show up in dungeons sometimes. It feels pretty good to tremor them. Yeah, I mean, if it's a thing that actually has mechanics around it that are built into the game, a lot of the times when we had Tremor Totem, it really didn't do a whole lot. Yeah, witches were generally people who were not well liked by the community anyways, which is why the tests like drowning and fire exist. The community used witches as an excuse to remove people they didn't want. Well, damn. Adela Hawthorne. It's a big old broom you got there, girl. You all right? What's going on over here? I have to kill quill rats. Which I already did, though. Oh, hello there. Sorry, we don't get many mainlanders in these parts. This plot was my husband Sam's farm. He used to tend to the onion fields every day before the curse befell Glenbrook and took him with it. With my husband gone, this farm is all I have left, and these quill rats are making sure I don't get even that. I'd hate to bother a perfect stranger while I burp, but could you help quell this infestation? Heck yeah! We're looking for not crap onions too. For the last little bit here, we're only doing this last little bit. I'm gonna swap to Elemental, I guess, just to show something a little different on screen for a little while. Even though Elemental is just that I stand still and shoot spells while things hit me in the face. We can use this mace now, I suppose. It really is kind of awkward that you just sort of stand here and things hit you in the face. But that's the life of a caster, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, we'll keep, sure. We'll elemental it up for a little while, though. Oh, I don't see the, oh goodness. The Blade Storm. Oh, there's a matriarch in there. Oh, I see. In before the burst. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got him. Ugh. I mean, Elemental, like, overall just feels fine. Oh, Fulmination stacks. Didn't know that until just now. I wonder how high Fulmination stacks. Didn't know that. Didn't have anything last long enough that I could keep hitting with spells. That's kind of interesting. Get out of here. The shocks do have cooldowns now. Juicy Onion. That's definitely like a rutabaga or a turnip, but whatever. Flame Shock has a cooldown. Earth Shock has a cooldown because it's a rotational builder spender element. However, Frost Shock does not have a cooldown. It does feel really weird to not have, oh, also, I don't have Ghost Wolf Bound. Hello? Give, thank you. Also, this should be over here. It sucks to not have Gust of Wind, I'll be honest with you. Thank you, Shaman. Maybe in reviving these fields, I can bring a bit of Sam's goodness back to this accursed land. Not a problem, lady. No. I wonder how much I can actually AoE. Probably not that much. Oh, Stormkeeper is off the global. That's nice. Oh, there's one. Yeah, so Stormkeeper being off the global cooldown is wonderful. Wind Fury Totem should be. Oh, I have to loot these, actually. Herpta! Oh, it was a snail, not that guy. Yeah, so Frost Shock has no cooldown, by the way. You can spam Frost Shock all day. It does more damage, and the slow lasts longer, with up to 20 Maelstrom spent. So, I mean, Frost Shock spam is still real. But Flame Shock and Earth Shock all have cooldowns. Their own cooldowns. Let's do some AoE. I might get, like, actually killed. Probably gonna, like, pull... Hello? That's pretty good AoE. The Earthquake is different now too, by the way. Earthquake has two components. Chain Lightning buffs it, makes it do more damage, and at so many casts of Chain Lightning. Is it casts or hits? Oh, each target hit by Chain Lightning increases the damage of your next Earthquake by 20% and reduces the cast time of your next Earthquake by 20%. It should stay stacks. It doesn't say stacks up to 5 times. These are little things that I will report when I actually do my class testing. It stacks up to 5 times, so it makes it instant cast, dealing double damage. And how Earthquake works now is that it has a 15-second cooldown. It lasts 12 seconds, but the duration is increased by the amount of Maelstrom you spend on it. So you basically only cast it at high Maelstrom, like 100, after you stacked up your Chain Lightning. So it physically has a build with Chain Lightning, hit, Earthquake, repeat kind of a thing. Otherwise, it has a cast time, and it only lasts, well, it's still bugged. It doesn't work at all with like low Maelstrom, which obviously is a bug. It's supposed to last a certain amount of time, up to based on how much Maelstrom you spend on it. AoE seemed fine. No death. Shaman equals success. Well, I mean, okay. I need to catch more of the flies. No lightning shield for elemental? No, you have earth shield though. Lightning shield in this current incarnation wouldn't do anything because it only deals damage back to things that hit you. More time for a dot on the ground is a great thing. Well, I mean, it's It's still better than the weird way that it plays currently. And don't be all like, oh, blah, 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 tanks move shit out of my earthquakes. It's not necessarily the tank's job to keep things in your earthquake. It's your job to properly place them when the tank is not moving all over the place. But that doesn't always happen. We don't know how the new dungeons are going to be, whatever. We're not going to get this expansion until like August, September. A lot will change since then, but I think I like the new elemental sort of bits so far. But I've only ever read so much of it. I have no idea how it all interworks. So, you got any luck with the onion field? Great, you found one. I was worried that there wouldn't be much left growing on that farm. The people of Drofvar could learn a thing or two from that hardy onion. I can't speak anymore. I've been talking for too long. Well done. With this many blood flies, at least one is bound to bite. Is the deed done? Good. This toxin should have the desired effect. God, I can't believe I'm going to go through with this. The burden of proof. I think of everything we need to conduct 3 of the villagers' tests. Let us hope this is enough to convince them. I'm sure Constable Framer is chomping at the bit to proceed with this trial, and I would prefer it if you were the one to administer the tests. I may not know you well, but I trust you farther. I trust you farther than the constable? I trust you farther than the constable. That could be just the way they talk. I trust you farther. Speak with him when you're ready to begin, and do me a favor, make this quick.
See you later.
Are you quite finished? I'm becoming impatient. Yeah, Constable Framer. Yeah. Earthquake is fine now, and it sounds like it'll be fine in BFA, just different. Bring back the 10% DR lightning shield. Well, I mean, that was good, but yeah. Does that mean that it lasts like 1 second, and then you spend Maelstrom after that second to get it to last up to 12 seconds? I don't know. Maybe? Maybe it continuously pulls Maelstrom per second. But it says it lasts for 12 seconds anyway. So it's supposed to have a baseline lasting amount. So maybe you can get lots and lots of earthquakes going if you can keep building and spending in a way. It still kind of feels like you can have one earthquake down for a long time, or have one earthquake down, keep chain lightning, drop a new earthquake, and then that's your new earthquake to sort of cultivate. That might be how it works. But again, I'm not doing the spec testing stuff today. The stalling will not help you. We will find out the truth behind Miss Waycrest soon enough. We'll begin the trial. Finally, the trial can commence. As is customary, the Lady Waycrest has chosen the test she will undergo to prove her innocence from the accursed crime of witchcraft. Accused crime. She has selected the mainlander to administer the test, an unusual choice, but this will show of good faith. I will allow it. The first test will be the shedding of tears. Let it be known that Miss Waycrest shed not one tear during this entire process. If the accused is even capable of weeping, show us that we may pass our judgment. Go ahead, mainlander, show them. Cut the onions. Oh, gosh. Calm down, calm down. There may still be trickery afoot. We will continue with the trial. The second test will be stinging of insects. It is well known that even the voracious bloodfly will not taste of a witch's vile blood. Release the flies, then watch as they scatter from her bewitched flesh. Don't worry about me. I can handle a few bug bites. Release the bloodflies. Ouch. Oof. Oh, that stings. Yeah, all right. Interesting, but hardly conclusive. Let us move on to the final test, the purging of the viscera. It's well known that a witch's power is fueled not by food, but by consuming the souls of her victims. Her insides are an empty husk. Are you prepared to prove otherwise, Miss Waycrest? This is so awkward and weird. Administering venom. Oh, I don't feel so... Oh! Quiet! I'll be the one passing judgment here. I mean, unconvinced. This still doesn't explain the happenings at Fletcher's Hollow. What, after all I just went through? Tests or no, you will be only absolved once we uncover the truth of what happened to our village. Look, I'm sorry, Mainlander, but I may have to ask another favor. Oh gosh. That didn't turn out as expected. It appears that my absolution may truly be in your hands. Blue wrists? Oh my god. The cure of Fletcher... Oh, the curse. I mean, cure and curse are one letter apart, but yeah. My voice is going. I need to stop talking. It's obvious the constable won't be swayed until we discover what happened at Fletcher's Hollow. I know very little myself, only that the village has been overrun by strange creatures made of wicker and bone. I must ask you to travel there in my stead and try to uncover what befell the village. I'm sure Marshal Reed will prevent the constable from harming me while you're away. Do this for me, and I will help you as I can. Speak with Evelyn Parr at the Timber Strand. Okay. Well, that'll be where we pick up as we continue forward on this. We will end this adventure here, and we'll find out the fate of Lucille Waycrest later. Not today. The stars can't do it. Not today. What's some Earth Shield action? Yeah, take that. Just take that. A little wrap it around your head there. A little bit of dirt rocks flying around. A little bit of that. Okay. So we'll end it here. I think we'll just hang out. We'll hang out over here in this barrel, wheelbarrow of sorts. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a solid like 3 hours of leveling. Obviously, very slow. Reading all the quests, exploring, that kind of stuff, and we didn't even level once. Not 111 yet. Getting there though. 87% through. I'm sure if I just went over and did these, it probably would, because these are always more XP. It's like 16k each. Nah, it wouldn't be there yet, but whatever. So be it. That'll be that. Just sit in this wheelbarrow wagon thing. Yeah. Wait, look at the quest you just got. There's a spelling error. Oh my god. Wait, where's the spelling error? It is obvious the constable won't be swayed until we discover what happened at Fletcher's Hollow. I know very little myself, only that the village has been overrun by strange creatures made of wicker and bone. I must ask that you travel there in my stead and try to uncover what befell my village. I'm sure that Marshal Reed will prevent the constable from harming me while you're away. Do this for me, and I will help you as I can. Oh, Mara Saul. I'm sure Mara Saul Reed. Ha ha! Yeah. Yeah. All right. Sweet business. Quest. The Curse of Fletcher's Hollow has a typo. Oh my gosh. I can never do this properly. I'm sure Saul Reed will prevent thee. Saul. These could be culprit. Stop. That needs to be that's gonna be a meme coming up. Okay, that's for real. I'm hitting the end recording button for this and upload this tonight. Oh my goodness gracious. Ugh.